Hey guys, it's Empress. You know what time it is. Let's get done.
It's more than statements, it's a way of life. Celebration. The Miss Jackson talking.
All right, guys. So we are back with more, I guess, kind of like a mix of Madonna stuff from 1992. Shout out for Chris for curating this playlist for me. All right, let's go.
Welcome you to our Saturday night primetime show called 7 till 9.
Excuse me?
7 to 9 in English. And it's 7
Madonna in pigtails. Never thought I'd see today.
till 9 in Swedish. You look absolutely fantastic because you look very Swedish today.
Oh, thank you.
You got clogs, Swedish. That is very Swedish. The shoes.
Here.
Yeah.
See? Zoom in. Thank you.
Is it because you want to flatter me, or is it?
No, I like wearing clogs. They're very chic right now in America.
They are. Yeah. What do you know about Sweden?
Everyone's tall and beautiful.
I don't know if you've seen it. You know what this is?
Let me look first. Snuff?
Yeah, it's snuff.
It is?
Yeah, it's a Swedish snuff.
Really?
Trying to
Can I open it?
Yeah, sure.
Oy. What is that for? It smells terrible.
Have you ever tried it?
Well, are you offering me tobacco?
Yeah, if you want to.
I bet I don't want to.
Okay.
I mean, I don't like tobacco.
Would you like me to show you how you do with this thing?
This
Yeah.
is weird.
Yeah. Open the box.
You chew it, right?
No, you don't chew
You put it. No, you put it in here, right?
No, in the up here.
Yo, okay, so no lie. Okay, so when I was in high school, I had a part-time job. After school, I used to work at, well, one of my part-time jobs I had two. One of them was I used to work at a restaurant called Crystal's, pretty big down south. For those of you guys who don't know what Crystal is, it's kind of like the South version of White Castle, right? So anyway, I had this manager, his name was Jason, right? Jason's big guy. He was a general manager. He used to be, every day I would come in there and clock in, right? Boom, he'd be sitting back in the back office like this, like, and he used to be, it was just so disgusting. Can you imagine spitting tobacco in a Crystal's cup? Ew. Anyway, let's go.
That's gross.
Yeah.
This is so weird. Crazy.
Hello and welcome.
I guess what the whole episode gonna be
I
about.
have a VIP ticket for the show, but quite frankly, I'm not going to bother going in. It's just full of beautiful
They out there in the rain. It's crazy. I fast forwarding y'all. I feel like it's a lot of stuff we've seen before.
Thanks very much for taking time out to talk to us.
Thank you.
When's your album coming out?
It's supposed to be February, March. Epic.
Huh? Naomi Campbell had it. Oh yeah, I did react to a Naomi song. Wow,
Quick, Simon.
it's crazy. Oh, she actually showed up. That's cute. Even though we fast forward. That's what the part we was looking for, right?
So how are Madonna's two new releases selling? Well, the erotica album is flying out record store doors in New York and Los Angeles, but not doing all that tremendously well elsewhere in the country. One Tower record store in New York expects to sell 2,000 CDs this first week of the album's release, and a local HMV store says sales have been, quote, unbelievable, one of the biggest first-day releases ever. In Chicago, however, Rose's Records has sold only 36 copies of erotica by Thursday afternoon, and the 300-store Turtles chain sold only about 11 copies per store in the first 36 hours of the album's release. Madonna's sex book, on the other hand, is turning into a publishing phenomenon. The Walton Books chain sold 22,000 copies nationwide on Wednesday alone, and according to the publishers, all 4,000 of the stores across the country that receive stocks of the book will probably be sold out by this weekend.
So basically, the book at this time did better than the album. That's what I'm gathering. Okay.
Those a bit leery of shelling out $50 for a book whose rip-proof Mylar wrapping prevents pre-purchase browsing, the HMV store in New York City offered sneak peeks for a price in a special confessional booth on Wednesday night, along with Madonna lookalike and karaoke contests. Take a look.
Well, what's happening here is that HMV has graciously invited Lifebeat to participate in the unveiling of Madonna's new book. And for a contribution to Lifebeat, the music industry organization to fight AIDS, people can take a sneak preview at Madonna's erotic book. I can only describe it as something that sort of appears to look maybe like it's sort of a confessional, because I know we're not really supposed to say that it's a confessional. So it's a booth. And you walk into this booth, and the book is there.
That's crazy. People actually pay for that. See some pages.
I'm never rich. I'm a love technician.
We're asking for $1 for each minute of viewing, and people want to get more, they can look longer.
After getting a sneak peek at the book without having to drop $49.95, people felt like they could make an informed purchase.
It's pretty thin for $50.
It's a bargain on $50.
If you spend $50, you're not really getting what you think you're getting.
Those pictures are very, very, very sick.
Well, I think it's a little shocking. The photography is amazing. I mean, Stephen Meisel is fabulous.
Some of them were pornography, real dirty pornography.
I thought they were very sensual and it was very tastefully done.
She loves to push buttons. She loves to push limits. So that's what I think she's doing.
Madonna herself, or at least a painting of her, will be turning up in a new series of AIDS trading cards coming out in February, along with the likenesses of such other AIDS-related figures as Elizabeth Taylor, Magic Johnson, George Bush, and the late Ryan White. We're going to take a quick breather from this Madonna onslaught right now, but we'll be back with real live dominatrixes on her sex book and news on her next movie, so don't go away.
Which today marked the beginning of National Pornography Week with a march and rally at Sunrise Mall. While they protested against those things I just mentioned, Dan Adams reports one person in particular became the object of scorn during today's rally.
These folks do not like Madonna.
I would like this woman to tell me what family values are.
Ooh, too much time on their hands. Too much time on their hands.
Her new revealing book does even less.
The difference between Madonna and her book is that her book wears a cover and she doesn't.
That was lame.
It was another great year for Madonna, with a hit album in the charts, a scandalous sex book topping the bestseller lists, and a $60 million deal with Time Warner that established the one-time boy toy as the head of her own Maverick multimedia company.
Okay, first thing, she got 60 mil for that. Right? So she was really raking in the dough. Okay, so it's established. Madonna, again, went from eating out of trash cans, right? Using Camille for meals. Now she's, well, millions. Tens of hundreds of millions on top of that.
A mogul with total control.
When I say I want to be in control, I simply mean I have a dream, I have a vision, and I want to execute it. Wish me luck.
Madonna spent the spring in Portland, Oregon, shooting an erotic thriller called Body of Evidence.
Oh, so that's the movie. Okay, based upon these scenes, I just said, what? We're watching it.
Steamy by far were her appearances in Woody Allen's low-key Shadows and Fog and the box office baseball hit A League of Their Own.
What if my uniform bursts open and oops, my bosoms come flying out?
You think there are men in this country who ain't seen your bosoms?
League also spawned yet another #1 hit for Madonna, the delicate This Used to Be My Playground.
This used to be my playground.
Madonna also popped up in a wisecracking environmental spot with Seal and rocked the vote by coming clean on her political record.
Think your mind, there's nothing to it. Vote!
All right. I never voted, okay? I registered to vote, though. Okay. I never registered, okay? But I thought about it.
heard that version.
Madonna's bare-breasted appearance at an AIDS benefit fashion show by Jean-Paul Gaultier kicked off a month of Madonna mania, culminating in the heavy-breathing hit album Erotica and the pseudo-hardcore fantasy photo book Sex.
A lot of the things that I deal with in my music and in the book is in particular with the repression that's going on in America right now. So I think that the timing is very good. It's a fantasy. The whole video is a fantasy. My book is a fantasy. And so I'm not actually saying this is what you should go out and do.
Hello.
I think that people make a big deal about it and act squeamish and scream about it being scandalous because, you know, they're bored and they haven't got anything better to do. Ultimately, what the world gets out of it and what they choose to see, I can't control it or predict it. And there's a lot of really narrow-minded people. So if I can change the way that 1/100th of them thinks, then I've accomplished something.
The one and only Madonna, whose new movie Body of Evidence, minus the really steamy bits trimmed to get an R rating, will be out in January.
But we'll be back before that with you.
A longtime AIDS activist, was among the charity revelers once again this year. And here's our new MTV News reporter, Allison Stewart, with a look at how it went.
That's pretty cool she was still doing that. So when did these dance-a-thons end? Or are they still going? If they're still going, that's really strong.
You might as well come out and party.
A very special guest showed up at this giant dance party.
Or else, though, as you're about to see.
What are you looking at?
Yeah, what are you looking at?
I love it. Look at it wearing.
I've got
What are you looking at? What's the first time you heard that? Vogue. All right, let's go.
the globes you can wear.
I don't know. Vote for Clinton.
The pressure.
Wait, y'all, so for real, this era has been so long, A League of Their Own came out during this era. Man, okay, like, y'all, for real. I know, it's moving slow.
I say the things I want to say in my music or whatever expression that may be, whether that's writing a book or writing songs or acting or whatever.
Man, y'all see, even baby Empress don't feel deeper and deeper. All right, guys, so I think before watching the movie, I'm gonna watch some. You guys mentioned like the City Hall interview, and some of you all sent me some live performances as well. I did click on the link, so I just said, you know, you guys said live performance, so I don't know if it's from the City Hall show or not. But yeah, then we're watching the movie. Then I guess we're going on tour. All right. Drop out the comments down below anything you caught, noticed in any of these little interviews. Drop the comments down below. Something you haven't said yet in this journey you want to say, get off your chest. Drop the comments down below. All right, guys, hope everybody's out there feeling good, stay safe. I'll see you guys next time.